Alright, YouTube. So I think I found the problem on my truck. So what I did was, somebody suggested take the valve cover off and look at the, I guess he called them arrestor baffles, fire arrestor baffles that are bolted on underneath the valve cover. He said he had four come off on him, and it made a same noise like that. I checked it; they were all there. So, hold on real quick. I'm gonna open this up. So, the next thing that I did, before I just completely, start tearing into this thing, thinking it's the timing chain. All my belts are off right now. I have 3 belts. What I did was I took one off at a time, starting with the power steering idler belts, then the smog pump belts, and then finally the accessory belt, the alternator and the water pump fan clutch belts. So I took off the first one, which is the idler pulley, power steering pump one, turned it on, still made the noise. Next one, smog pump, took it off, still made the noise. So lastly I took the water pump alternator belt off. The noise was gone. Now I remember initially when the belt ripped off, my truck started heating up, because I was paying attention to the gauges. I'm just used to doing that. And it started heating up a little bit, not that much, so I pulled over right away. And I noticed water leaking from the engine, I didn't open the hood or anything, but it wasn't leaking really in the front. It was leaking kind of like where the radiator would be or anything. It was leaking more towards kind of like the back, almost like the water was coming from right around where the oil pan's at. So I'm almost 100% certain that the water pump is no good. So here you go, I'll turn it on. Is gone. That noise, it always made it when it was a little bit cold. It goes away. That sounds like valve tick. You can see. Now it just sounds like your normal 22R engine. I really thought it was going to be the timing chain. When I opened it up, according to what I've read, 82 was the last year for the dual road timing chain. Externally, the engines look very similar from a 22R, from 81, 82, 83, and 84. So I was like, you know what, maybe mine happened to be swapped at one point in its life, and it has the one with the single row timing chain, and maybe that's why it went out. But nope, it does have the dual row one, so I'm almost certain that it is the original engine. And as you can hear, the noise is gone. Just that sound, that's your normal valve tick. That's always made that sound, and it goes away a little bit more once it heats up. But yeah. It's still cold right now, so the choke's still on, but alright, let me turn it off because I have no water running. You see my charge lights on. My gauge hasn't moved really much yet for that thing, but choke off. I hate leaving it on with the choke. Oil pressure. Obviously my belt's not on for the alternator, so it's not charging. Okay, well, I don't know why my choke doesn't want to turn off. Should have been off by now. I don't know, maybe I didn't hook up a vacuum line or something, but yeah, I'll see why right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna replace my water pump and my fan clutch while I'm at it. But yeah, so I'm just so happy that it's not the timing chain. So it could be a few things to look for, you know, before you automatically assume it's the timing chain. I would take the belts off one at a time and check and see if it still makes that noise. I got lucky and it happened to be my water pump. Alright.